going on, you guys? Flow, overcome, evolve. Ready for the big reveal? I do apologize, you guys. I am running late and it was just some stuff going on. Life, right? We're all human. Things happen. But I will do my very best because I try to stick to a very strict schedule. I mean, especially if I'm working, right? I need to make sure I stick to the schedule. So with that being said, let's get started. Now, if you picked from pile 1, it's that. Here is your reveal. All right, if you were drawn to pile 1, let's begin. So, I've already shuffled the deck because that would take too long to actually do, and I don't want to run too long on this video. I'm really boom, boom, boom. Like I said, I stick to a schedule, right? It's already late 30 in the morning. Witching hours. My bright-eyed, bushy-tailed people are already up, right? So, we're the ones that couldn't sleep. So, here's the first card. I'm actually using the diamond spread, by the way, and that consists of 5 cards. So, here's the first one. Squirrel Spirit. Squirrel Spirit. Believe in yourself. Now, the first slot, because like I said, I'm picking 5. So the first card is basically the issue. You guys, you're not believing in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your inner power. You have to believe that everything that you do, everything that you touch, everything that has anything to do with you and your movement, anything you put your hands on, you can accomplish and you can succeed in it. Okay? Get that in your mind. You can, because right now what this is telling me, that your issue is you don't believe in your true inner power and inner strength. All right? So for number 2 is, what exactly is the internal influence that you're unable to see? Card 2. Antelope Spirit. Life is speeding up, or you perceive it to be speeding up. So you don't believe in your inner power because you think things are spiraling all out of control. That's what you feel, but it's not there. Or things may be picking up pace and you're not paying attention to your intuition. You're not taking those opportunities and hitting those windows when they're open, because they're not doors. You gotta hear them slide through that window. And then you might have some doors that are just open just a little bit. Guess what? With your inner power, you're supposed to booyaka. Open that thing. Open it. Open that thing. Open the door. You believe in yourself. So what's the third card? External influence that you are aware of. What is that, you might be asking? Chameleon Spirit. Act as if. You're not acting as if it's already done, that you've already succeeded, that whatever it is you want, like that car, you're not saying, I already got it. You're thinking, oh my God, that's another bill. Or that house, oh my God, my credit. To say it's yours. It's yours. Have more confidence and belief that it's yours already. You speak those things. You speak those vibrations into the universe, okay? Stop that. Believe in yourself, okay? Because you ask for these things. Momentum is picking up. And now you're acting like you're not quite sure. Come on, man. So, what is needed for the resolution? As if I didn't already say that, right? Koi Fish Spirit. There is always enough. There is always enough. Perhaps you aren't grateful for what you already have. And maybe that's the blockage. You have to give gratitude for what you already have. And have confidence in your inner power, like I said. And feel and know that what you have, you did that. through the grace of God, through your own power, through your ancestors, through the Orisha, whoever. Your power. You had to speak it first, right? In order for it to go up, right? You gotta believe. And you gotta know that the universe is gonna take care of you. You have to know that. Remember that the universe is not gonna let you fail. Always remember that. Finally, what is your resolution overall? I love this. Panther Spirit, reclaim your power. Look at that. Beautiful. It's like an infinite loop. 4, 4. 4 and 4 is 8. Right? So, you're reclaiming your power and your confidence. And believing that whatever you say, whatever you want, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, you've already done it. That's your solution. Build your confidence up. Have more faith in yourself. As the Christians say, you can do all things through Christ, which strengthens you, right? And everybody else, hey, I'm the shit. Or hey, I got this. The universe is not going to let me, or God is not going to let me go through more than I am capable of handling. And I am going to allow these things to happen to me. And I put a halt to all negative energies that are against me. Say those things with conviction. Say those things with confidence. Reclaim your power. That's pile 1. All right. Straighten this up a little bit. Now, whoop, that light looks a little better though. But I'm going to keep this one on. All right. So, pile 2. If you pick from this pile, I'm about to pull for you. Now, I will be doing the diamond spread. Are y'all ready? So the first card is the issue. What's the issue? Morgan Le Fay. Atonement, growth, deceit. Let's take a look at Morgan here. Y'all see Morgan? Morgan look like she got a lot of shit she need to get off her chest, don't she? So basically this is telling me if your issue is, if you pick pile 2, your issue, which this is my dark deck, okay? So these are issues that you're actually unaware of, period. This is actually the psychological deck, the psychological pile. So these are things as you're going throughout your day that you don't even realize they're issues, okay? So in the midst of your day, in the midst of your life, you're actually going through an issue of, you felt deceived at one point. Deception from somebody who is really, 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 really close to you, or you didn't quite expect for them to actually cross you in a way that they did, or you crossed somebody and you're beating yourself up about it. Like, it happened a long time ago before you actually grew up, you know? And it's all of a sudden, you know what, I don't want to deal with it. I made a terrible mistake. I made a terrible decision, and I just want to just forget about it because that's not me anymore. But you have to atone for that. And as far as being on the flip side of that, as far as that person crossing you, forgive them. Forgive them, not just because you forgive them, but forgive them because you forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for beating yourself up or for bearing this thing that you basically are ignoring your own feelings and emotions. Forgive yourself for that. Forgive yourself for ignoring yourself. Okay? And as far as crossing someone else, just, if you have to, forgive that person. I mean, go to that person and be like, I'm sorry, or I apologize for what I did. Or even if you don't want to, like, physically be in the midst of their presence, You can always write it out in a letter. Write it out in a letter and just burn it. Either way, that atonement has to be made in order for you to grow. Now, for the second position, because like I said, I'll be pulling, well, I didn't tell you. Whenever I do the diamond spread, I pull 5 cards. Okay? So, for the second one, this is the internal influence that you're unable to see because of this. Because of this lack of forgiveness with basically self. Ooh. Lilith. Thief of life. Hunger, animalism, instinct. Look at that. Perhaps this was done, and there's somebody out there who's having difficulty speaking up. Okay? It's okay. Speak. Allow yourself a voice. All right? So, you've done this thing, or maybe this person did this to you because of a survival instinct kicking in. Okay? Be it you were just trying to survive or just trying to get the next meal. You didn't mean to take money from them. You didn't mean to cross them in a way that cost them spiritually, mentally, physically, financially, emotionally. You didn't mean to do that. But you had to do what you had to do in order to survive. Or they had to do what they had to do in order to survive. That's the issue that we can't see. So this is already a subconscious issue. This is the issue that isn't really being taken into consideration. First thing I actually glanced over at that pulled my attention was this. This is red jasper. And this is telling me this is a sacral issue. Home, okay? This is somebody real close to you. They either you crossed or they crossed you. Okay? You gotta forgive. What is the issue that is obvious? Position 3. Morrigan. Antipathy, introspection, opposition. You're ruthless with it. You didn't even think about it when this issue arose. Okay? Or arose. Whatever. It's late. But you didn't even think twice about it. It was just really merely a survival thing. Okay? So, what is needed for the resolution? Keeper of whispers, curiosity, madness, forbidden knowledge. Don't hold this in. This is telling me that you've held this in for years, or you held this in for a specific amount of time. It's now time to act on it. It's now time to speak. It's now time to forgive. Forgive yourself, forgive others. Okay? And what is needed for the resolution or the understanding, basically. The thinker, father of knowledge. Knowledge, instruction, reinvention. You're not that person that you were when this incident occurred. You've given some time to actually go over this thing in your head. And you're like, you know what? I'm not that person I was. Be it they crossed you or you crossed them. I'm going to do the right thing. And that's what you should do, is do the right thing. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. All right? And that is pile 2. All right. Pile 3. Y'all ready? So if you pick this pile, here's the reveal. All right? These cards have been pre-shuffled already, because that would take entirely too long for me to shuffle them, so I went ahead and deliberately did doing that off camera. Right. So, I'm doing a diamond spread, by the way. 5 cards. The first card is actually the issue. The tribe. Y'all see that? Okay. The tribe. Something's telling me there's something going on in your household. There's something that's a bit tumultuous all over the place. Kids may be cutting up, or maybe you're hiding something from the eyes of your child so they won't be traumatized in the future. There's something really going on in the household. What is the internal influence we are unable to see? Card 2, flexible. Maybe there's someone who's not being flexible. Someone, maybe even you, that some things have taken their position, and maybe you're being a little bit too hard on the people that are within your household. They're doing the best that they can, but you're such a traditionalist, or right now you're being a bit nitpicky. And perhaps it may be the full moon energy that just passed in Leo. Or maybe it's the retrograde that's coming up. Mercury's retrograde. That throws everybody into haywire, devices, all that stuff. Maybe it's doing something to some of your planets within your chart. Your positions in your chart. Or maybe even in your, because we're in the pre-shadow right now. So we have a little bit of time. But it's not the full impact, but we are seeing, especially if you're even more like sensitive to the energies around you, it's maybe something that's really hitting you hard, okay? And maybe it's making you a bit unbearable with the people in your household. So what is the external influence that you're actually aware of? Because your home is kind of shaky here. What's going on here? Come to the edge. Come to the edge. You're really feeling all over the place. Like you're at your wit's end, that you're about to lose control. Because the people in your household ain't just quite doing right. But they're not going to do right if you're micromanaging everything, right? You got to relax. Ease up. Because guess what? Everybody's going through their thing too. Okay? You got to let up, slow down, be more empathetic. Because right now you're not being empathetic. You're just basically taking in how it's affecting you. And that is the means to an end. It's like, it's just, this is not right, blah, blah, blah. But you're not really taking the big picture in as to, okay, how am I affecting everyone around me? So what is needed for the resolution? Deep knowing. You see that's kind of a wisdom thing. That's an owl sitting on top of the moon. That is telling me that we need to really pay attention to our emotions. Are you lashing out at somebody? Are you lashing out at everybody who's in your household? Are you stressing them out? They're stressing you out because they're not doing the things that you want to do or that you feel that they need to do. You need to come to a compromise. You need to pay attention more to their feelings. Excuse me. And what is the resolution for understanding? Check this out. Not for you. This behavior is not you, okay? Cut it out. Cut it out. That's it. You need to be more empathetic. You need to pay attention to what's going on in your home. Really just pause. If you see yourself getting out of character, what you need to do is stop, take a minute, make sure you are grounding, make sure you're going outside, make sure that you are getting your 15 minutes, because sometimes you just need a break. You just got home, sit in the car for a second, collect your thoughts, and know that everything's going to be all right, guys? All right. Pile 4. So if you pick the last pile, this message is for you. Oh, we can do it this way. Whatever. I'm going to read them all upright, so don't worry about that. This just means the card is in reverse. It's telling me what you ain't doing. All right. Let's begin. Last one. Number 4. I'm doing the diamond spread. Okay, so I'll be picking 5 cards. So, shall we begin? The first card is actually the issue. What is the issue? Shame on y'all. Because this is actually in reverse. Just tell me what y'all ain't doing. But I already know that from reading it in the upright position, right? Focus. And then act. Someone's being impulsive. Who is it? You. Stop doing things before you thoroughly think them through. Stop. Stop being impulsive. Stop not pausing. I was gonna say it right. Stop not pausing. And pause for a second when something is gonna awry. Think about what it is you're gonna do, and then ask yourself, is that the right thing to do? Okay? Chances are it probably isn't. Especially, yeah. No. Don't do that. Especially if you feel that big old heat ball in the middle of your chest. That means no, it wasn't the right thing to do. Alright? What is the internal influence that you're unable to see that might be causing you to act impulsive? Oh, heed your dreams. What would that mean, you might be asking? Impulsive behavior makes me feel as though you feel that you have no control over your life. That's a subconscious thought. You feel like everything is just whisking by you. And you have no control over what's going on. So the one thing you do have control over is what? Your own behavior. If I feel this way, I want everybody to suffer. No. What's the thing that you do see, though? The fact that it's time to reflect. The fact that you do need to reflect on the situation. Like I said, impulsive behaviors are bringing themselves about. It's because you feel like you're out of control. So if you feel like you're out of control, that means you're not thinking, you're not taking time to pause. All right? Take this time to pause and really reflect on your actions. So what's needed for the resolution? Look at that. Nurture all that you love. You don't blow up on people that you love. You don't mistreat people that you love. You really think about what you're about to do before you even interact with them. There's no place for impulsive behavior. So, what is the resolution and understanding? Follow the moon. What does the moon govern, you might be asking? Those are emotions. Bam. You really need to be following your intuition also. If you feel like it's off, if you feel like it's not right, don't do it. Alright? There. And that's it.